Do you know what, Phil, what have you been up to yesterday? Anything of interest?
I just went to see that John Carpenter's Vampire.
Oh. Is he well?
Is it good?
It's a daft film. No, it's a daft film, but it was
daft.
It's a daft film.
Some bit of professional northerner. I've never heard you say daft before.
Oh, sorry, a daft film. It's a daft film.
Is that better? But you never say daft normally. You don't do that when you're reading the news.
Oh no, not during a bulletin. No,
you wouldn't do it during a bulletin. Not during a bulletin.
He has to do received pronunciation.
And the government has come up with a daft new scheme. You wouldn't say. You sound like William Hague. So Phil, you went to see Vampire yesterday. John Carpenter. Is it scary?
It is scary in places, but it's one of those ones. It's just so completely ludicrous that you're laughing and then you're
it's just daft, isn't it? It's just daft. It's Phil Gale there. He's daft. Absolutely. I don't know what's happening. He's just gone daft this morning.
Excusez-moi, but last night was the start of a late 6-part Coronation Street special.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Starring two old favourites, Bette Gilroy and Reginald Holdsworth. But it's on at 10 o'clock. And if you go to bed at 8:30, you don't get to see it.
Is it like Coronation Street nights, like Baywatch nights?
Yeah. Bette Gilroy and Reg Holdsworth in swimming gear. Yeah.
Just really hardcore.
Running on a pebbly beach.
No, but they should do 18 certificate soaps.
Yeah.
Just 18 versions. So, like, for instance, in EastEnders, just bring it back to that, when Pat and Roy enjoyed their first night. No, I've been looking forward to seeing them in action for years. I could have done with a blow-by-blow account of that on telly.
So could Pat.
Yeah.
Just to keep in with the storyline. Anyway, so it's on too late for us, but our lovely mum Louise from our Family of the Week is updating us on a daily basis in an item that we're calling Catch Up with Corrie.
Catch Up with Corrie.
Good, wasn't it? So, Louise, before you tell us about...
Am I alone in actually finding it? I mean, I like Coronation Street. I used to be a massive fan of the show, but the reason I just can't take it when the theme music kicks in. I find myself actually get depressed. Like EastEnders, it's just a bit more bright. But I find that...
Spit. But you see, you're going back to the whole brass band tradition up
No, but it's gloomy. Brass bands can be very uplifting. So there is a tradition of that, but it's just so... It's that bit it goes...
I'm more worried that no one's actually thought to get a shepherd's crook and get that cat out from the pigeon.
Yeah.
I'd like them to tell you that. Just get it out.
But anyway, the point is, all I'm saying is I do find the theme tune quite it just makes you physically sort of go, oh, no. It's so true. But I love the show. If I can miss the theme, I love the show. Anyway, sorry, Corrie. Catch Up with Corrie.
You've ruined it for me now. You've ruined this, hasn't he, Louise?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you've ruined that. I used to do that with my brother. No, there's no point now. You've ruined it.
What, when you were doing a show together?
Yeah.
Every day when you're at home with your clipboards. Oh, you carry on with the script. You talk to Dad. Go on, you carry on. I don't do it anyway. You do the show. I'm not interested.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not
you
play.
do
We were
it.
going to play Catch Up with Corrie. Now you play. You ruined everything. Go on, do it.
I am doing it now. Louise, before you tell us about last night's goings-on, let's have a look.
Vicky, it's so great to see you. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien? See?
Oh, it's wonderful to see you. And this is Robert.
Oh, let's have a look at you, Robert. My word, you know how to pick 'em. Give us a hug, Robert.
Careful with him.
Well, Bruce easy, does he?
He is lovely. I want you two to be really good friends.
Well, we are already, aren't we? And always will be. As long as you make this little girl happy. Because if you don't, I shall eat you up for breakfast and spit the pips out.
Now you're scaring him.
Woo! Look, I'm just fiddling with my
There we go.
Well, was it fascinating or wasn't it? Louise, you tell us.
Well, it wasn't too bad. Started off a bit slow. I thought set in Brighton where...
Do you know, a few days earlier they could have bumped into the EastEnders mark. Now that's a shame.
I'd like to see
days
that.
earlier, and they could have maybe one of them discovered the girl on the beach.
Yeah, Steve and what's the name at it?
Steve.
Like
Neckett.
dogs.
They were, weren't they?
At it like dogs.
They were at it like dogs. They were, though.
They were.
They were just sniffing around each other.
Left a very bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
I
they
can
were
tell you.
sniffing around each other like a couple of dogs. Anyway, you were saying them.
Anyway.
Sorry.
They're on their way to Cali for their booze run and they stop off in Brighton. Steve doesn't realise that Vicky's getting married on Saturday, which is why Beth has showed up all the way from Tenerife.
In the nick of time, I expect.
In the nick of time. She arrives in a big stretch limo.
To accommodate her earrings?
Well... and her cigarette. Hoping to impress Alec, who's been delayed in Dubai. Steve fancies his chances with Vicky and puts a bet on with Vikram for £100 that he can stop the wedding. So...
Oh, no! Yeah. So it's a bit devious, isn't it?
Do you know, I used to find bet lists when I was a kid. I don't know, I don't find it. But I experienced when I first... I'm not going to.
I think we know what he's saying
No, but
there.
it was the first time I ever found something sexy on television.
It was Bette Lynch.
No, it was the first time she managed to get Mike Baldwin back up to her room above the pub. And she was wearing... I always remember she was wearing something cheetah skin. I think she's wearing a cheetah skin skirt or cheetah skin trousers.
Jaguar.
Oh, Jaguar skin. And she was sitting there, and I always remember she said, "Not a lot of men get to come up here, mate." Like that. And I was sitting there, I was like, and I got to tell you, I was about 12 years old, and I was sitting there, absolutely glued. I thought it was one of the sexiest things at the time. Because at that time, you know, you're always scraping around boxes in garage for mags. The time when I thought every garage had a mag. And so a little taste of my childhood.
Well, look, thank you very much, Louise. That was very succinct and to the point, unlike our good selves this morning. That was obviously the
quite
opener.
garrulous.
Yeah, we can't stop ourselves, can we? With
Well,
sporadic
let's stop this
entertainment.
verbosity and go over to the Crew VC. Here we are.
Thanks, Louise.